Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be making Ogbono soup. So come with me to the kitchen and let's begin. So these are the ingredients I'm going to be using for the Ogbono soup. Here's my big black fish, my stock fish, my fresh pepper, crayfish, and this is the ogbono in its seed form. I'm going to grind it with a dry mill. This my seasoning. This is local seasoning, ogiri okpei. This is my thyme and onions for cooking the meat. I'm going to be using uziza leaf. I always use onubu, that is bitter leaf. And the last soup I cooked, I used bitter leaf. So I said, let me use uziza today. You can also use ugu if you want. This is my beef, my palm oil, and my ogbono. You can use any form of proteins you want. So these are the ones I'm going to be using. Before I grind my ogbono, I'm going to be soaking my fish, meat, and stockfish in hot water. This is my dry meal. I've grinded some already. So this is the last part I'm grinding. See? Well grinded. I'm going to roast this ogiri okpei in the fire. I remember then when we used to go to the village, whenever we want to cook ogbono soup, we'll put the okpei close to the firewood. But when the desirable is not available, the available becomes desirable. Fire and fire, all fire are the same. So I'm going to roast this in the fire right now. Just like this. In about 30 seconds, you should be done. It doesn't take time. You see how it is? It's now dried. Then I put it in the dry mill to blend. You can actually see it's very dried. You can actually do it with your hand, but I'm going to use the dry mill. See how dried it is. You can actually squeeze it with your hand. That shows it's very well roasted, but I'll use the dry mill. And it's okay. So in a pot, you add your meat, your fish, your stockfish, crayfish, thyme, your onion and pepper, your stock cube, and your salt to taste. Be careful with the salt because ogbono soup and salt are enemies. And then you stir and cook. So now my meat is almost done. I'm going to add my ogbono. I don't like my ogbono looking fele like rubber after cooking. I like it soft but firm. So I'm going to stir and cook till they are all done. So our meat is ready now. In a dry pot without water, we're going to add our palm oil. Palm oil enough to cook your ogbono. That is okay. Please don't bleach your oil. Just when it's clear like this, you put off your stove and then you add your ogiri okpei. And then you stir very well. Then you add your ogbono, grinded ogbono. You stir very well and make sure there is no lumps at all. You see mine is very clear. Ogbono is a soup you cook with tender loving care, no rush, on a low heat. So I'm going to on the gas now. Reduce the flame, very low heat. And now I'm going to add my warm water gradually. You add little at a time. When you add, you stir and cover. And you continue to do that until the ogbono brings out its natural smell before you start adding any other ingredients. Can you perceive the aroma? So those of you that always complain that your ogbono do get burnt, if you look at mine, so free. If you cook it on a low to medium heat, you won't have such problem. So now I'm going to add my meat stock. I've added my meat stock and I'm going to allow it to cook for a while before I start adding my ingredients. So now I'm going to add my meat. Oh, it's a whole lot. My pepper. It's there. Then you add your seasoning. And salt. If you know you forget that you added salt while cooking your meat, you better not add salt at all and add it while cooking, so it will not be much. You cover and allow it to cook. So it's time to add in our uziza leaf. Like I said, you can use ugu, that's pumpkin leaf, if you like, but I want to use uziza. Onugu is the best, but I've always been using onugu, so let me use this today. You cook for a minute or two and your food is ready. Food is ready. Come and join me. Let's eat. Let me eat on behalf of everybody. Oh my goodness.